So my Galaxy Tab S9 Fe Plus has finally received the One UI 8.5 update, and Samsung has added some really cool changes and useful features this time. So without wasting any time, let's jump straight into it. But before that, hey guys, I'm Adarsh and welcome to my YouTube channel. So the first small change you'll notice just after installing the update is that the icons now have got slight 3D look, which makes them feel a bit more modern. And when you're gonna swipe up to open the app drawer, you'll notice that there is a different search bar this time, and that's the second small change. Next, I'll suggest you to swipe down and you'll see the redesigned quick panel, which is one of my favorite changes in this update. Because this time you can literally resize the toggle, separate the brightness and the volume sliders, and even place them vertically or horizontally depending on your preference. You can also switch between pill-shaped and circular designs for your individual toggles, giving you much more control over the overall look of the quick panel. You can even resize the media player to better fit your layout. Overall, the quick panel feels much more customizable than before. Here's a quick before and after comparison for you guys. Samsung have also brought this new pill design language across the UI. You'll notice it in apps like Gallery and every other system apps. Even elements like buttons and navigation controls have a more rounded look now. Another small but welcome change is in settings. The extra descriptions under each menu have been removed, and this is making everything look much cleaner and easier to navigate. So next up is storage share, and this is a feature I was genuinely waiting for. It basically lets you access the storage of your Samsung phone and other devices directly from your tablet. To use it, tap on storage share, select the Samsung device you want to access and accept the notification on that device. Just make sure both devices are signed into the same Samsung account and connected to the same Wi-Fi net. For example, this image right here is actually stored on my phone, but I can access it directly from my tablet in full quality. I can even copy it straight to my tablet's internal storage if I want to. There's also a small change in the notification banner. When you swipe away a notification, it now has a subtle magnetic effect, making it feel like as if it was sticking there. Moving on to the customization, Samsung has added new interactive wallpapers. For that, we have to go to Wallpaper and Style and then tap on Change Wallpapers. Here you'll see a graphical option. There you'll see two new wallpapers, and these wallpapers are interactive wallpapers. So basically, these wallpapers now respond when you touch them, giving them a more dynamic and live wallpaper-like feel. Like for example, this is the new wallpaper, and as you can see in the video, the ball comes in instantly whenever I try to put it on the lock screen. And this is the older wallpaper which was already there, but as you can see, if I'm touching it with my S Pen, it kind of interacts with us. Also, this wallpaper, I could not see any kind of difference in this one, but this one is actually like interesting now. Earlier it used to be like simple static wallpaper. Talking about the lock screen, we also get two new clock font styles on the lock screen, and Samsung has improved the clock customization as well. You can now make more clock styles thicker or thinner, whereas before this option was only available for two of them. And talking about the two new clock font styles, this is the first one and this is the second one. Samsung has also improved the adaptive lock screen feature. Earlier, it did not always recognize subjects in wallpapers, but now it does a much better job. As you can see, the clock adjusts around the subject much more accurately than before. For example, this is the situation before updating to One UI 8.5, and this is after I updated my tab to One UI 8.5. Samsung Notes have also received some really useful improvements. You can now add things like tables directly into your notes, making it much easier to organize information. You just have to tap on three dots and then Note Style. Here you'll see lot of grid options, lot of line options, and there are lot of patterns and everything. You can choose academic, planners, journals, and you can even make custom page for yourself. So that's a really cool feature in Samsung Notes. If you make notes, it will be really useful for them. Another useful feature is the new S Pen shortcut in Samsung Notes. Now when you bring the S Pen close to the screen and press its button, you can quickly change the pen style, color, thickness and other settings without having to go on the toolbar again and again. The next feature is inside the clock app. You can now set your alarm background to match the weather outside. So if it's raining, cloudy or sunny, your alarm screen will reflect those conditions as well. For that, you have to tap on alarm background, then you have to tap on background, and here you'll see the newly launched weather option. Just tap on it and tap on done if you want to apply it. The next feature is in the screen recorder. You can now partially record your screen. Earlier, if you only wanted to record a specific area, you had to record the entire screen and crop it later. But now you can simply select the area you want to capture and record only that part of your screen. Bixby has also received some really nice improvements. The interface now feels much more like Gemini or ChatGPT with a cleaner chat-based layout and conversation history. Bixby has also been upgraded quite a bit. It now has a chat-style interface, conversation history, and overall experience that feels much more closer to Gemini or ChatGPT. It's also integrated with Perplexity, which helps it answer knowledge-based questions much better than before. The next feature is personally useful to me. Earlier, whenever I had to install an APK, I would temporarily turn off auto blocker and then completely forgot to turn it on back. But now Samsung lets you disable it temporarily and turn back on automatically after 30 minutes. So that's a useful addition to it. Another thing that has changed quite a bit is device care. The interface has been completely redesigned and honestly it feels like a different app now. And speaking of redesigned apps, the calculator app has also received a major refresh. It looks much cleaner than before and Samsung have added this seamless animation. Whenever you are typing, it feels so seamless and the animation is really nice. So that's it for this video. If you like this video, do not forget to subscribe to my channel and see you soon in the next one.